Hello and welcome to a weekly message from Jesus. I would like to thank all of you that are listening, and I would especially like to thank all of you that are telling others about our story. Our Father is waiting for another message, so we will now begin. Hello everyone. Each week I try to tell you about the importance of following my messages. I want you to know that you are living in very troubled times. I tell you this each week. I know that there are many that have no time to listen to my messages. They would rather pursue wealth, they would rather pursue power, or they would rather do many other things, but they will not face the reality that when you pass, your soul does go into my realms of heaven. I tell you many weeks that a human life is very short in comparison to the everlasting life of your soul. When you returned as a human, I gave you a life plan in which you could learn lessons, in which you could face the ability to make decisions using your free will, and at the end of your life as a human, you will return back home and you will be examined to see how you followed your life plan. Many of you are truly following my words. Many of you truly have love for me in your hearts. I know that. There's nothing that you can hide from me. There are many of you that believe that what I am saying is truly my messages. Barry speaks to you every week, and every week I tell you that he is truly speaking for me. I tell you that when he sits down, he has no idea what I'm going to say, and today is no exception. I want you to pay close attention to my words. I want you to do unto others as you would have them do unto you. It is almost that simple. If you show anger, then others show anger to you. Show hatred to others, they show hatred. I tell you this every week. In many instances, you just ignore what I say. You think that this is just another, shall we say, quack speaking to you over the internet. I want you to know that my words are definitely the words of God. Today I want you to sit back and contemplate what would bring you happiness in your life. I know many of you are suffering. I know many of you have got financial problems. I know many of you have problems in your family. But go into a quiet room, sit down, close your eyes, and decide what would make you the happiest. I hope that you decide that following my words would make you the happiest thing you could be in this lifetime, because that is the proper answer. Following my words will literally bring you everything that you could desire in life. Those that have great wealth often have many, many problems. Money often brings problems. Now, I do know that you do need money to exist, to pay your bills, to raise your family. But there are many out there that have a great excess of wealth. They use that wealth to pursue a fancy lifestyle. They may have these huge boats, and you may look at them with envy. But I want to tell you that that great wealth is going to bring them problems when they return home. They have accumulated that wealth when they could have helped others. I tell you that charity is a wonderful thing. I tell you that there are many people that are forced to live on the street. The homeless is a huge problem for your country. If it is not addressed properly, then it has the ability to have great financial impacts on your government. Do not forget that your country has limited resources. While to you it might seem that they could do whatever they want, that they can spend whatever they want, that is not the case. A country has limited resources. You will find that out the hard way if you continue with some of your policies. Your country can only support so many people. They cannot be overtaxed or they cannot pay their bills. What you need to do is think about a conservative approach to finances. Do not spend more than what you have. Your country has ignored this for many, many years, and there will be a time of reckoning for it. I want you to all live good lives. I want you to be happy. I want you to enjoy the blessings that I have provided for you. Any of you can find great beauty. I have provided great beauty in all parts of your country. Take time, go out, sit among the trees, feel their energy. Plants have energies just the same as humans have energies. Let that energy soak into your soul. Be a kind and gentle person to others. There's much violence in your world today. Your peacemakers are the only ones that stand between you and anarchy. Respect your peacemakers. Yes, there are those among them that have problems. There are those that abuse the authority. But by far the vast majority of your peacemakers are wonderful people. They are there to serve you. Do not discredit them. If you do away with your peacemakers, you will have an incredible problem. The violence will be almost unstoppable. Use common sense. This is another thing that I tell you every week. Most of my words are simply common sense. Protecting your peacemakers is common sense. Electing representatives that truly have your interest at heart is common sense. You will find that if you just simply sit back, use common sense in your decisions, that all will be much better for you. I know that you think that God could not be speaking such words. You are used to reading the Gospels, where words are very complex. You are told that I spoke in parables. The Gospels have words that even biblical experts argue about today. I speak to you each week in very, very simple terms. Those are the same terms that I used when I walked the earth. I told people to use common sense, live a good life, be kind to others, coexist, and they will join me in heaven. I never taught fear. Fear will not allow you to live your life plan as it should be lived. Worry is another thing that I tell you not to do every week. Worry does absolutely no good. Actions is what can make things better for you. If you simply sit and worry, then anything can happen. If you decide to take an action, then you will have some control. Often events take place that are out of your control. Accept that. Focus on things that you can control, and your life will be much happier. I hope that I do not bore you with my simple messages each week. I sincerely hope that you will tell others. Bring others to listen to my words. Think about what I say, and think about how much better the world would be if everybody followed my messages and listened to the words that I speak when I come to you each week. Please pay attention to my words. If you don't, you will not be judged as kindly when you return, and the future of humans can be greatly at risk. You must take actions to reduce violence, to bring people to know my words, and to live a good life yourself. The best example that you can set is to follow my words. Others will see that, and hopefully they will follow your example. Once again, I want to thank you for listening. I'm going to leave you now for another week, but I will return, and I will bring you another simple message. Maybe you will be bored by them, but maybe you will pay attention and realize just how simple your path to happiness in life can be. So I bless all of you that are listening. Thank you. I beg you to please tell others of my messages. It is so important in your modern times. I will be with you again next week. Goodbye. Thank you, Father. That was another impressive message, as they all are. I hope that you will pay attention to what he says. Bring people to listen to his messages. They are all free. You have nothing to lose. Do not be afraid to tell others that you follow God and you would like others to listen to his messages. I will be back next week, and I will bring you another one of his wonderful messages. Goodbye.